Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Ian Happ leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just about set to go, and starting this one, it'll be Marcus Stroman. What's the scouting report on him?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Ready to go now? Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. And the righty deals. And that one a little bit high. One of the coolest moments of Marcus Stroman's career, Chris. He was the MVP of the 2017 World Baseball Classic. Team USA won gold. He took a no-hitter into the 7th inning of the championship game.
Really so awesome to see how guys buy into the WBC in spring training. They really take it seriously once they put on that USA uniform.
So now the DH spot, Hugo Kennedy. Kicks and deals. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for 3rd. Swanson with a relay throw, the tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at 3rd. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to 3rd, just a good job all the way around.
Here's Yordan Alvarez, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. Foul ball. Stroh, a former first-round pick out of Duke back in 2012. When he was at Duke, he actually was a two-way guy. He played middle infield. He threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Lance McCullers Jr.
He's been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. McCullers winds, fires, and a foul ball. And he grounds one back up the middle. Over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander.
Yeah, Boog, hitting under that Mendoza line over the last 10 games. He's definitely going through a tough time at the plate right now. I think some of that's probably bad luck. Other, it's just, bad approach. But clearly he's looking to make some adjustments to get back on track. So we'll see what he does in this one.
Dansby Swanson stands in. One-two now. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. There's a high chopper. To first. Just got him on that one.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Ian Happ up to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. 3-2. McCullers trying to finish off the hitter. Swing and a base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Man at second here with 2 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Play made, that ends the inning. Nothing for the Cubbies in the opening frame. On to the second now for Wrigley with no score. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Here's Kyle Tucker. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The 1-1. And a foul ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And the right-hander deals. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Kyle Tucker sends it out. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 1-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
And a rope into center field, base hit.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Jeremy.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Got him. And that's the first out.
Batting 7.
And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Next offering is fouled back. Crone at first, one gone. Right side, Renfroe in position and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Number 54, Marty Perez.
Here's Corey Lee.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in Wrigley Field, bottom of the second. Now the Cubs catcher, Danny Jansen. The wind to the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Fires over to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. He was 0 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Kicks and fires. Bounce to the right side and foul ball. 2 outs. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand batter waits. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Into the bleachers and gone. He sends it out of here. And we're level. It's 1-1.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Brandon Drury to the plate. And a pitch. And now 2-2. Pitch. On the ground. Altuve. That's out number 3. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. Top half of the 3rd inning. Down the third baseman, Joe Perez. And that one hammered. Going back some more. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. He got just enough of that one. 3rd home run of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
One pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Next offering is fouled back. And now the lefty spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's a speed threat. Hugo Kennedy swings and misses, and it's 1-2. And there's a ball. The wind of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat, and that one pulled foul.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Bader pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder, Kyle.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. And a payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Pat going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet guys are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
And here is C.J. Cron.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
And a 1-2. Smoked into left, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Looked like it was a little bit up.
It's a good take.
Kennedy over at second. Cron on at first with 2 down. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now Bader up to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Line drive. And Bader is set down. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's Nico Horner. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That one the other way. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
The pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. On the run, throw to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Cubs are down quietly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. On to the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
The 1-2. He goes down looking. Joe Perez up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this one.
Perez.
And he deals. Center field. Bader should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and the score stays 3-1. And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
The wind and the pitch. And there's a strike.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fires over to Crone. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And the pitch. Left field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Cut off. Throw to third. In there safely. Now it's Jansen to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. On the ground out to short. Tosses across to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Hunter Renfroe.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one hammered center field. McCormick raging back towards the wall. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Astros 3 and the Cubs 2. Here at Wrigley Field, Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Jose Altuve.
1-2 now. Altuve waits. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Hugo Kennedy digs in now.
Hugo Kennedy.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So now 1-2.
1 ball. He's straight.
Kennedy leads off first with 1 away. That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 4-2.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
1 out, runner at second. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And 1-2. One out and a runner at second. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he held up. In the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Runner at second, 2 down. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Here comes Max Muncy.
The third baseman, Max Muncy.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses. 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. McCullers gets the hook. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Hunter Brown gets the call from the pen.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And next for the Cubs, Brandon Drury. Grounded out his first time. Two and one now. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Phil Maton preparing to come on if needed. Davis getting cranked up as well. (3-1) is on the way. There's the strike. That one hit to right. Tucker pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And up next for Chicago, Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And the pitch is in for a strike. 3-2 now.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Bader off of first with 2 away. Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move. And that will end the inning. Cubs leave 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at the ballpark, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Jeremy Pena. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. And a pitch. Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. So he leaves the yard to left. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add on. It's 5-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And a 1-1. And now 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
In the air to left center. Bader sizing it up. And he makes the grab. And that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's 5-2. Well, we go bottom 6. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Here's a 2-1. That's through there for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Fires to first on the run, and Swanson is set down. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Pena sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting the designated hitter, Anthony.
And now Anthony Santander, 1 for 2. And the 3-1. And now it's filled up. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Rafael Montero getting loose out there. Martinez warming up as well. On a line out towards center. McCormick racing over to make the catch. And the Cubs are down in order. And the deficit remains 5-2.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Strike 2.
1 ball. Straight.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Bader calls it in, 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. That one is hammered right field. Renfroe going back some more. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Astros are down quietly, and it remains 5-2. Danny Jansen to hit here.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Luke.
The pitch. That's in there. It's 2-2.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Number 15, Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing, and he breaks his back. Sends it to first, and Renfroe is retired.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. Muncy hits one in the air. Alvarez brings it in for the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail at 5-2. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
The 1-1.
Tucker.
Grounder off the pitcher. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, C.J.
So up next, C.J. Cron. And now it's even up. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. Cron retired. The pitch. And a good eye there. Way high. 3-1 now. The other way. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Right-handed reliever. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Drury makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Cubs 2. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Rafael Montero.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Brandon Drury getting ready to hit. The Cubbies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Altuve slings to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The batter, the center fielder, Harrison
Bader, the next Cub to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
And next for the Cubs, Nico Hoerner.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Whips it to first on the run. And that is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Through 8 full, it's the Astros 5 and the Cubs 2. And welcome back. And now Corey Lee. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The third baseman, Joe Perez.
Joe Perez up next for the Astros. He's already homered here in this one. The 1-1. Now fly ball to right center. Renfroe in position. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here is Jose Altuve. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is line drive? And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And next to hit for Houston, Hugo Kennedy. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Two outs, and one in scoring position. Out to center. Bader puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Astros 5 and the Cubs 2. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in, Dansby Swanson.
For the Cubs, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Next pitch is popped up. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So up next, Ian Happ. 1 for 3. The 1-1. In the air, left side. Alvarez makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Anthony.
1 out left for the Cubs. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Anthony Santander. The 3-1. And there's the strike. And that one is lifted in the air. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take game 1 of the series on the road.
Another outing, another save. That's his 20th of the season, and this was a good example of why they rely on him so heavily in these close games.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.